I joined X because I believe in the power of the global town square. It's users like you, people of all backgrounds and opinions, who make X indispensable. You deserve an open platform where your views can be expressed without restriction and without fear. To all of you who have been part of this transformative journey that we're on, thank you. Rest assured, X has never been more committed to innovating and expanding all of our global town square.
Ex-CEO Linda Yaccarino announced yesterday that the company was filing a major lawsuit against several advertisers and groups that she accused of organizing an illegal boycott. Let's watch a bit more from this hostage-style announcement video and break down the lawsuit. Take a look.
Hey, everybody. I was shocked by the evidence uncovered by the House Judiciary Committee that a group of companies organized a systematic illegal boycott against X. It is just wrong, and that is why we are taking action. Today, we filed an antitrust lawsuit against the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, 4 of its key members, and the World Federation of Advertisers. These organizations targeted our company and you, our users. The evidence and facts are on our side. They conspired to boycott X, which threatens our ability to thrive in the future. That puts your global town square, the one place that you can express yourself freely and openly, at long-term risk. People are hurt when the marketplace of ideas is constricted. No small group of people should be able to monopolize what gets monetized.
In the lawsuit filed yesterday, X claims that advertisers such as Unilever, Mars, CVS, and more conspired to collectively withhold billions of dollars in advertising revenue through a World Federation of Advertisers industry initiative. And according to The Verge, to join the WFA's initiative called the Global Alliance for Responsible Media, or GARM, companies must agree to withhold advertising from social platforms that aren't compliant with the organization's safety standards. As Yaccarino alluded to, they argue GARM organized an advertiser boycott of Twitter to coerce the company into following the initiative's safety standards, despite the fact that X itself announced last month they were rejoining GARM. We're excited to announce that X has reinstated our relationship with the WFA Marketers Global Alliance for Responsible Media. As of today, X is included as a member of GARM here. X is committed to the safety of our global town square and proud to be part of the GARM community. That was July 1st, 2024. 9 days later, the House Judiciary Committee released a report titled "GARM's Harm: How the World's Biggest Brands Seek to Control Online Speech." The report said GARM had attempted to influence the kinds of content that appeared online by starving disfavored content or even entire platforms of advertising dollars needed to survive. Last week, the committee expanded its inquiry into GARM's activities, sending letters to over 40 companies that are a member of GARM. Francesca, there's a couple things here. How do you feel about a systemic or systematic advertiser boycott? And is GARM the worst acronym you have ever heard?
It's terrible. It's very bad. But it does remind me of Garmy, which is Gareth Reynolds, the comedian's fan base. And I love the Garmy and I love Gareth Reynolds. However, GARM is good. I mean, this is good. Advertisers working together to say, you know what? It's not a good look for our brand to be on a platform next to Holocaust denial memes, next to a bunch of people being like, oh, why are there so many Jews in the Biden administration? But also simultaneously saying, oh, why didn't Josh Shapiro get the vice presidential nomination? Like, it is such a liability to be on X these days, right? It is seething with all kinds of hatred and bigotry, and it is no wonder that advertisers do not want to be up against that. I mean, like, it immediately associates your brand with some of the most disgusting people in the global town square or whatever the hell, Yacarino in her like weird hand movement YMCA video is putting there. And now they're suing companies because they feel entitled. What is this? The World Bank? You can't sue people. No, like for real though. It's just wild. Like this is the level of entitlement. And Jordan, it really just goes to show that X is not doing well. They would not be suing advertisers for their dollars if everything were coming up roses and they really were innovating, as Yacarino says. They're not innovating. They can barely get spaces to work. When's the live video coming? Like nothing actually works. Now I can't download a video from Twitter without paying. This is so ridiculous. And good riddance. I mean, good, like it just, I just want it to go away. I just want it to be nationalized. Can we nationalize it? Maybe Tim Walz will do that.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
It is a total mess. So the book, Extremely Hardcore, I think it was Zoe Schaefer. I can't remember who wrote it. Sorry to the author, but it was a really good and interesting and funny look at Elon's takeover and just the chaos that ensued in that process. And of course, he insisted he's the only guy who could make it successful. But as we've reported in the past, the mass exit of advertisers from the platform has had a massive effect on X's revenue. In the second quarter of 2024 in the US, X made 114 million in revenue, which was a 25% decline from the first quarter and a 53% decline from the same period in 2023. Because of reduced advertiser spending, X was forced to drop the price of its ads, the lawsuit said. But even though its ads were inexpensive compared with other social media platforms, advertisers did not come back. In the lawsuit, X argued that advertisers' refusal to return was anti-competitive. By refraining from purchasing advertising on X, boycotting advertisers are foregoing a valuable opportunity to purchase low-priced advertising inventory on a platform with brand safety that meets or exceeds industry standards, the lawsuit said.
Foregoing an opportunity. I'm sorry, foregoing opportunity is not grounds for a lawsuit. You know what? You didn't take this deal, so I'm gonna sue you. Like what?
Right.
That's the crux of the argument. I'm sorry, Jordan, continue.
No, it is a ridiculous premise. Oh, we're gonna take you to court so you give us money? Like that. This doesn't work like that. And there are people making that case, of course, despite this argument. The ability for those advertisers to choose where to advertise is protected under the First Amendment. Ad tech watchdog group Check My Ad put it bluntly. X seems to think it's entitled to advertisers' money, but advertisers have free speech too, and they have an absolute right to not send money to a platform that promotes hate and conspiracies. And it's not like Elon Musk has been welcoming to advertisers. Last year, after his endorsement of an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory, which sparked a massive advertiser boycott, Musk said this. Take a look.
There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
But
go yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
Got his wish, Francesca.
No, they're clearly fragile about it. You can't say go F yourself and then open a lawsuit against those very people. You can't say you don't care and then open a lawsuit around it. You clearly care way too much. It is not, if your business goes out of business, you cannot blame the customers for not coming to it. No, I'm gonna sue you for not coming to my ice cream shop. Yes, I serve poo. I watched Nathan For You, and it's a great episode, and I decided to serve poo. You know what I'm saying? Like no, that's on you. This is, I mean, like, how are we being told by the biggest ostensible capitalist that capitalism somehow doesn't work that way when he's involved, that he can sue people to frequent his business, to take out ads on his platform? Nobody, you're the capitalist. That's not how capitalism works, okay? And I don't have a fraction, I don't have a crumb of your wealth, and even I know that. But Jordan, we're all gonna know. We're all gonna know. We'll tell it to Earth. And I love, like, I think is Andrew, sort of the Deal Books host there, because his face is just like, he looks at him and he's like, you are so unserious. It's like that's what's going through his mind. Like, you're so unserious, and like, you are going to fail.
Yeah, that was Andrew Ross Sorkin, and I think
Yes.
he did a great job in that moment by just letting Elon Musk talk. Like, if he started to say something and Elon Musk continued, he just stopped, and that's how we got this pretty iconic interview segment where Musk just shoots himself in the foot. Again, this is somebody that people want us to believe is brilliant, with an IQ that's off the charts, and he is killing this company that he bought. He took out a good amount of loans to acquire and totally control. And then, of course, there's this idea that it's a free speech platform. Give me a break. He has suspended, and some have been reinstated, multiple of my friends personally for what they've wrote, many of them critical of him.
Yeah.
They ban the use of the word cis, like as in cisgender. They treat it as a slur. But you can go on there and you could find endless supplies of anti-trans commentary. He does not care. It is a distinctly right-wing platform. It is filled with garbage and filth. It is, and as time and time again they have shown, it is biased against progressives, even liberals to some extent, and ultimately leftists. You saw them ban anti-fascist accounts. You saw them ban socialist accounts very, very early on. It is totally inconsistent, and it often revolves around his personal ideology and a general application of standards in accordance with that.
Absolutely. And you would know, because you post a lot. And Jordan, where you go, we will follow. I hear blue skies popping these days.